Good morning, Coyotes! I missed you. I hope you saw our banner at our school. It's a great banner, and it lets you know how much we do care about you, and I think about you all the time. And I was thinking, what would be a fun thing to do? Let's do milk magic. Now, it's not actually magic, it's science. Science is magic that works. And that's what this is. This is science. I want to show you what we need first. We're going to need to have ourselves some materials. Our materials are food coloring, whole milk, this is whole milk, or at least 2%. See the 2% on it? Because they have more fat in them. You don't want non-fat milk, that means no fat. Fat is an important ingredient you're going to learn about. We also need Q-tips, and we need some dish soap. What are we going to do? You asked me, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take some milk and we're going to pour it into a deep dish. So let's do that first. Here's the 2%. And here's the milk, whole milk. And we're going to use a Q-tip and we're going to dip it in the dish soap. I need to pour out some dish soap. Come here, dish soap. Okay, so we got to pour it in. Let's take this and push it in there. We'll take this one and push it in there. And then what are we going to do with these? Oh, we're going to put them inside the milk. Oh, but before we do that, we got to add I skipped a step. We got to add a few drops of food coloring. Mr. Earl, don't skip steps. Some yellow, some blue, and you don't have to have all these colors if you don't want, but you should have you need to have at least a couple colors. 3 or more is better. Here's the green for this one. And I already did the yellow, I need to do the red for this one. And then I did the red for that one. I left off the blue. Got to make sure you get all your colors in there. Okay, now, we've got the food coloring. We got the soap. We're ready to do this. What's going to happen? Wow, look at that. Now watch how that happened. I just got a little close. Whoa, what is going on? You know what? It didn't happen when we had just the food coloring in there. When we added the soap, all of a sudden we have all this movement going on. Now you can have some friends, family, brothers, sisters. I know you got some brothers, sisters out there, mom and dad. If you do it, make sure you put your soap on it and you do it exactly at the same time. It works better that way. I know, I tried it out. So I love this experiment. I want to tell you why it works. It's kind of like magic. Do you know there's things you can't see? A lot of us wear glasses. I broke these just the other day. And we can't see what's in here. There's special things. You only see the milk. Some people use microscopes, and sometimes it's a really big microscope to see what's in there. There's things that are called molecules. There's vitamins, there's water, there's fat, there's protein. Water, fat, protein, they're all in here. We can't see them. It takes special instruments to see them. But the food coloring lets us see what's happening. No food coloring, we wouldn't know the soap was causing all this disruption, all this chaos. And why is there chaos? It's because on the water and the fat and the protein, they all have either a positive, a negative, or no charge. They have positive charges, negative charges, or no charges. When you add the soap, it wants to bond with the fat. So, it's like a magnet in a way. You've got charges. Magnets are really cool. You got a negative charge and a positive charge, and they attract to each other. But if you've got a positive charge and a positive charge, or a negative charge and a negative charge, they repel, push away. Look at that. Watch this. This is blue, yellow. It pushes away, but if I get close, watch what happens. Whoa, it bonds together. And it's like hugging each other. It wants to get together. And that's what's happening here. You got the soap going in there, and it says, I want to bond with the fat molecules, because one's negative and one's positive. And so it pushes the water away, it pushes the proteins away, and it's trying to bond. And look at this. And that's what's happening here. You're seeing the bonding and the pushing away because of the food coloring. That's why they call it milk magic. So all these molecules are just running round and round and round, wanting to bond and pushing the ones that don't want to bond away from each other. I hope you've enjoyed this experiment. I hope you try it and have fun with it. I have one more thing I want to show you when I'm done here, but real quickly, you may want to take the test, and Mr. Ruth will provide this for you. What did you use? So if you still used food coloring, you could color it in or put an X through it. Did you use milk? Yes, you did. Did you use a magnifying glass? No, there's no magnifying glass over here, and I didn't use a funnel. So I use a magnet, not for the experiment itself, to teach you something about negative and positive charges. So these are available for you. You can also, if you want to, write down milk and food coloring and the other ingredients you use. And why did it work? A lot of it worked because the surface tension was broken. What's happened is we put the food coloring in, nothing happened because the food coloring is not as dense or heavy as the milk and the water and all the fat and all the proteins in it. But when you add the dish soap in, it breaks it. It's a degreaser. It breaks through the surface and causes all this chaos to occur. So that was a lot of fun. I want to say this, do not, I mean this seriously, don't drink it. It tastes terrible because you have soap in there. Yuck. And do it with your parents available or an adult to watch you, because we don't want to do what Mr. Earl does where he gets, oh no, food coloring on his hands. Oh no, food coloring on the floor. We don't want that to happen. I promised you one more thing that I wanted to show you. Notice how this is all white? Well, this experiment's a lot of fun to do, so I'm going to see if I could save it and remind myself of it. Whoa, look at that. I can save it. I'm going to put it here. I'll show you some other ones that I did earlier. That one really came out pretty, didn't it? And they dry up, and then you have some other ones, and you can save these if you want. Anyway, this is Mr. Earl saying thank you. Appreciate your time. I hope you like my mad scientist hair. Uh-oh, what's that stuff coming off it? And I hope you have a great day, Coyotes. It's been fun. Talk to you soon. Bye.